wound. So he's trying to deal a right hook to the Yorkists, smash the wing led by young Richard of Gloucester, and win the battle himself. But the trouble with a right hook is it doesn't work if the arm detaches itself from the boxer's body. And that's just what happened. Somerset, with all his rashness to the fore, is trying to win this battle single-handed. And belatedly, more at the centre of the Lancastrian army is running in to try and catch up with him. But the rest is not moving. This is not a coordinated attack. It's not a very clever thing to do.
Your average billman isn't possibly the most intelligent of men, and they need to be led by people who have got the brains. And sometimes you have that, and sometimes people just happen to be too impulsive or possibly too clever. In the actual battle itself, what happened was, my Lord the Duke of Somerset took a body of his men through to try and roll up the Yorkist army a bit like an old carpet. In actual fact, he got caught by some spearmen who were hiding in the woodlands. Now, I can see there's a good body of spearmen over there, and they appear to be engaging with what I would call some vigour, considering a lot of these guys are wearing up to 7 stone of armour, and it's not a cold day today. They are really getting in there, getting stuck in. You hear the unmistakable sounds of battle. If you close your eyes, it sounds rather like someone sent a drawer of cutlery falling downstairs. Somerset appears to be making a little headway into the Yorkist side there, into the Duke of Gloucester's block.
But Richard of Gloucester is holding. What Somerset wanted to do was smash straight through him and send his side running, panic-stricken, and then turn to attack the wing of the king's own force. And what's happening instead is that the troops in the centre are moving like chess pieces to isolate Somerset, and Richard is now pushing back. The 18-year-old Richard of Gloucester is landing his men straight back in the face of Somerset's, and they're being pushed. Somerset's attack has failed.
They are being repulsed. You can see them moving backwards now. They're withdrawing in what's called good order. They're not turning tail and running, but they are definitely retreating.
And Somerset has learned the art of leading from the rear. He's now well back from his own men, leaving them to his fate and spending his time shouting angrily at Lord Wenlock, the commander of the centre, demanding to know why he didn't advance to support Somerset's attack. The answer, of course, is Somerset hadn't actually told anybody he was going to do that, so nobody was expecting it.
I'm sorry, my lord, you can't get the commanders these days, can you?
Cat's being kind to Somerset. I'm going to caution him to keep his temper. What a commander needs is a cool head, and that's not what the Duke of Somerset has at the moment.
Well, it appears, my Lord the Duke of Somerset's men are carrying on the battle by themselves, without their commander. This is somewhat unusual.
Yeah, it's insane. It's exactly what shouldn't be happening, and belatedly Somerset is heading back, ordering his men to withdraw in the best possible order. The kind of order in which you can withdraw when people have just smashed you in the face is not that great.
And now the men are actually retreating almost in a rout.
Yes, this has weakened Lancaster just where it doesn't need it, in the right wing. They're exhausted, they're angry, and they feel let down.
You can hear the Yorkists shouting words of derision at them, like, go home to your mum.
Yep.
And I think the remainder of Somerset's army now just retreating. They have no other option.
Yes.
There's a crying fight.
And indeed, some of the central battle, I believe. And now the Yorkists are now advancing.
Yeah. Edward is leading forward the centre of his army in a concerted thrust towards the centre of the Lancastrian one. While Somerset's wing is left stranded off in the right of the army.
Still the hand gunners keeping the harassing fire going to scare the men, to demoralise them. See the archers there preparing to loose some more arrows. The longbow being a dreadful weapon. They say at the Battle of Stoke Croft, the corpses left on the field were so stuck full of arrows they resembled hedgehogs. Seems to be general confusion here in the Lancastrian ranks. That's not what I call an organised retreat in any way.
Mercifully, Richard's wing has been so battered by Somerset's attack, it's too exhausted to pursue them yet. Instead, the Yorkist army is reforming in a straight line, but it now holds the initiative.
So the Lancastrian troops pulling back there, reforming, and the central battle. Margaret and the young Prince of Wales's battle. There's the Prince of Wales at the front, leading the fight straight in. Unlike my Lord the Duke of Somerset, he's leading his battle in, and not Hastings, Devon's leading his in as well. Oh, straight in, look at that. That's the Prince of Wales, your actual Prince of Wales. Really famous bloke, leading straight in there, without a second thought. That's command or stupidity, I'm not quite sure which.
It's a wonderful example to his men.
Absolutely.
The trouble is that the Lancastrian army has just reproduced the mistake that Somerset made the other way round. Somerset's men, exhausted and demoralised around an action, are not going forward to support the rest of their army.
It really does appear that neither side really knows what's going on at the moment. It's just chaos. It is a total, it's a bloodbath. It's a rugby match with armour on and fewer rules. Apparently I shouldn't have mentioned the rugby, sorry. So we have then the two central battles, the centre battle fighting